What's up, party people, and welcome back. This is the series where I take every Street Fighter 6 character from day one all the way to Master Rank. This is a fun and effective way for me to cope mental illness, and I hope to make you laugh and learn along the way. Every 20 minutes game, and I recommend a 5-minute break to help improve learning efficiency as well as avoid tilt. Stick around until the end. I supply one of those for you as well. Now, on to the video. Round one, fight! Welcome back, party people. Welcome back. Real quick, before we get into match analysis for these videos, there is 4 key fundamentals that I want to cover for you guys. Review them, so you can follow along in this video a little bit better about what the heck I'm talking about. There's also a typed up written guide down in the description. So that has all the information already typed up for you guys for free. Google Doc right there for you. There is also the how-to day one Rashid guide where I go into all these concepts in depth, you know what I'm saying? I cover it all for you right there as well. So the number one key thing is slow down and enjoy the game. You're playing a video game, people. Play to have fun. Too many people be pissing and moaning about, oh, this game sucks. I'm so tired of the echo chamber. One pro player says it, so everyone has to fucking echo it back to you. Don't be like that. If you like the game, if you have fun playing the game, play the video game and quit pissing and moaning. If you don't have fun playing the game, guess what, brother? Guess what, sister? Guess what, high-calorie gamers of all shapes and sizes? You don't have to play. No one's holding a gun in your head to play this video game. If you aren't having fun, my recommendation is that you go play a different video game. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it, you know? Because this game's a lot of fun, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not. Now, you might be having trouble having fun if you're like a newer player and you're not, if you're losing a lot, you know what I mean? I could get why that wouldn't be fun if you lose 40 games in a row, because I've been there before. Whenever I was learning, I was terrible at this game. It's just, you know, par for the course, you know. But how you have fun when you're not winning, the number one thing is to learn to laugh at yourself when you lose. If you can laugh at yourself when you lose, you'll have more fun than anybody else. Just honestly. But what we want to be doing is, if you don't play to win, if you're not playing for points, if you play to learn, and you play to get better, then you're going to have fun regardless, you know what I mean? If you, like I was saying in the last video, if you watch a Big Bird video and you see like a level 2 setup he does, and you're like, oh, I want to practice that, you know, I'm speaking to the devil right now, I got my tornado out here, see, and I got my throws already, you know what I mean? Now I kick it out, I'm looking at this shit, hot dog, hot diggity dog, you know what I mean? And then you know, you practice that stuff and you land it in a match, it feels just as good as winning. Even if you lose that match, if you practice something, if you practice the setup or something like that, and you land it in a match, dude, it's going to feel just as good as winning. It's just the reality of it. It's just, honestly, yeah, especially whenever you start plateauing, you know what I mean? Once you get to a certain level, and you're like, oh, I don't know how to get better, that's how you do it. You choose little things to learn, and you practice them. And over time, they just get applied to your game naturally, because you practice them, you know, and you add a new thing here and a new thing there. And then you start having fun, regardless of win or losing. Our number 2 thing is basic execution. I don't do anything fancy in these videos, and that is by design. If you look in the guide and the typed up guide, I have like 6 very simple combos in there, and like 1 level 2 combo that I learned. Just because, you know, I'm playing Rashid, I better learn a level 2 combo, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I am keeping it as simple as I possibly can with this character, with every character I learn, you know what I mean? And that is by design, because number 1, I want to show you guys that anyone can do it. You don't need fancy combos. You don't need any of that shit to get the master rank. You can get the master rank no matter what. None of that matters, you know what I'm saying? But what do you call it? The other one is, like, when I get a hit like that, I don't want to think about, oh, I got this hit, I could do this into this into this, because the second you start doing that, you're just going to drop the combo, and then that hit was, you know, a waste. If I just go straight into a combo that I know, you know what I mean, it's easy, but I know it's boom, 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 you know, I don't have to think about it, I can just feel it, and I don't even have to think, I could think about the next thing I'm going to do after the combo, you know what I mean? That's what we want here. You know, we don't want to be sitting on our combos like that. Number 3 of the 4 fundamentals I'm going to cover is basic game plan. I can't play Rashid like he's JP. I can't play Rashid like he's Zangief. I must play Rashid like he is Rashid. In chess, you know, a bishop can only move like a bishop. A rook can only move like a rook. that is the, you know, that's essentially the same concept here. We have to move like Rashid, like he is Rashid. I give you guys in that typed up guide in the How to Day 1 video that I discussed, I give you 3 starter deck game plans, I call them. Day 1 game plans that you can execute. These Day 1 game plans are the only ones that I'm using to get to Master it with this character. So if I can do it with these very basic game plans, so can you. You know what I mean? It's very, very easy to understand stuff. And, yeah, like I said, the idea, it's all typed up there. I also teach you how to come up with your own game plans in the How to Day 1 video. But like I said, yeah, in the typed up guide, I cover 3 game plans that I'll be, you know, constantly referencing while I do match analysis. And the 4th rule that I will be discussing with you today, the most important rule, if you're going to take away one thing from my videos, take away this fundamental, and that's the 20 and 5 rule. You play for 20 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. You play for 20 minutes, you take a 5-minute break. This is important because when you're learning new stuff or you're practicing or whatever, your brain needs time to marinate the information. It needs to soak it in. And send it, you know, the information to your nerves so you can build up muscle memory and develop grooves in your brain and all that important stuff that ends up being long lasting. You know, you need to give your time a minute. You need to give your brain time to settle in with that stuff. You know what I mean? Man, that level 2 just makes people go crazy. I swear, they just be doing stuff. What's my combo? That work? Oh, shit, son. That killed him, too. That was pretty sick. That was the coolest scene I've done on Rashid so far, right? And it was probably one of the easiest scenes I've done on Rashid. But 20 and 5 rule. Super important, man. Like, not just for learning efficiency and building muscle memory for that stuff, but also helps you avoid tilt, you know what I mean? If you get up, you know, and take a 5-minute break between 20-minute sessions. You know, you're not going to get as mad. You know, if you were mad whenever that last 20 minutes get up, by the 5 minutes up, you're going to be like, oh, that's not so bad. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? That's important too. And also, you know, how many of us, this is something I preach all the time because I suffer from mental illness. If it wasn't obvious, I am a certified fucking crazy person. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't be driving cars. I shouldn't be allowed to own a gun. But hey, America, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be allowed to dance ever, you know? And that's not, you know, that's just I shouldn't be allowed to dance. That's not even like something dangerous for people around me. It's just like I should be arrested for dancing in public, indecent exposure, whatever. It's because I'm naked, people, all the time. I record all these naked upside down. That's the only way I can do it. The microphone doesn't like it, but it dangles while I dangle, and I dangle. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is that you need to, you know, how many times have we sat there and played video games for like 6 hours straight, and we were done, we felt like a total pile of crap, you know? We got like Taco Bell wrappers hanging from our fucking skin, and we didn't even have Taco Bell, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you play for 6 hours straight, but every 20 minutes you take a 5-minute break to get up and stretch and drink some water and take some deep breaths, guess what, people? You're gonna feel so much better than if you just played for 6 hours straight without a break. You know what I mean? You're just gonna feel spectacular in comparison. And it's just like I said, you know, I suffer from mental illness. I joke a lot, but I do suffer from severe depression. And it's just one of those things, you know, if I sit around and play video games because it makes me happy, and then I go back on that and be like, hey, I you know, that doesn't make me happy because I did it for so long. But if I do this little thing, you know, to take care of my mental health in between my sessions while I'm playing the video game that I enjoy, I feel, you know, it's one little thing, but that's, how does a sparrow move a mountain? You know what I mean? One pebble at a time, you know, baby? That's all there is to it. You know, these little baby steps, they add up, dude. And then you start doing other stuff. And the 20 and 5 rule also works for things like studying. It's finals week, and a lot of people have commented because that's why I bring it up, because they're like, oh, you're right, I tried that for studying, and holy smokes, it got me through my pharmaceutical course, and it's like, bruh. You know what I mean? That's what if I can help anyone out in any way, that's just makes me happy. If I get more people into the game I love or help anyone, you know what I mean? That makes these videos all worthwhile. So sorry, that was a lot longer than I wanted it to be. That happens though, you know what I mean? We're gonna do match analysis for the rest of this video, and cover all that stuff. So Right now, I am just Looney Tuning it up with Rashid because this is part of my pop quiz, you know? If people don't know how to deal with my stuff, like they don't have an answer for this right now, yeah, okay, you got an uppercut that time. If I went behind him, I don't think he would have got that uppercut, you know what I'm saying? But like right now, yeah, see, I'm just trying to control the pace of the match, and as soon as I got into the corner, I'm like, test him with the DI, see if he has an answer for DI. Drop my combo, that sucks. That's not even a hard combo. I can't even blame my rule number 2 for that one. That combo was easy as hell. I just dropped the piss out of it. Okay, punch, punch. Easy round, easy life. Very good, very good. Fighting bruh right now. Okay, let's see our opener. I'm just going to walk him slowly to the corner. Went for a sweep just to see if he was going to respect my space. If he didn't, he would have got bopped. Oh, we're going for a level 2. I pretty much am just going for this every chance that I can. Because, what do you call it? I want to practice it, you know? I got 2 throws worth off of it that time because of my spacing on it. And that's a win for me, in my opinion, because I was doing so bad with it in the placements, you know? I mean, I got that one combo. Oh, wait, no, that was in this episode. Holy shit, where have I been? Never mind. But, you know, that's what I mean. Oh, he's just gonna... I mean, I'll eat those all day, bro, to get out of burnout. Honestly, I should eat some more. Yeah, fine. I'm cool with that, bro. That does what, like 400 damage? We're good. Oh, come on, dude. What? Oh, well, he did kill me. Throw. Oh, wow, I burnt myself out in a hurry, dude. Oh, can I kill? I cannot. Oh! Why did I jump? Oh, I'm going to go for the gimmick. I knew it. Robbery. He should have killed me. Again, that's why I say basic easy combos. I wonder if the level 1 would have killed that. I probably forgot how to do it. Oh, just practicing other stuff. That would have worked, huh? I didn't even think about that. The slide. I don't know if I ever do that, but that's pretty cool. That's a good thing to add into the repertoire. Rashid's definitely a fun character, though. I was saying that in the last episode, I recommend everyone learns a little Rashid just so they can understand, like, the level 2 and a little bit more about what he's about. But he's just such a Street Fighter 6 character, you know, with his level 2. It's like, it's become pretty iconic with this game. We're going into year 3 of this game. It sure has flown by. Gosh darn, lots changed since then. But, you know. This dude probably was not happy when he saw Rashid on the other end of the character select screen. That didn't combo. He just didn't block or press the wrong button. Rashid's crouching medium kick is a 7-frame crouching medium kick, which a lot of people don't know nothing about frame data, but to put it into layman terms, it's one of the fastest. Well, it's tied for the fastest crouching medium kick in the game. And crouching medium kicks in this game are serious, dude, because you can just drive cancel off of them. And get free pressure. Oh, are we going to do the combo again? Or we do the boop bap. So you do the boop bap and you do another mix. So look at that. That's good damage, bro. And it tilts people. Like, anyone who gets hit by that is just like, what the hell? See what I mean? He didn't want none of it. He was like, nah, man. I am out of this bitch. I do not want to fight no Rashid who knows how to do a level 2 combo. That level 2 combo is very easy to do. That's the only one I did. That doesn't work, though. If you do the standing heavy kick first, then yeah, it doesn't bounce the same. So that's what I'm just kind of practicing there. But that works. So yeah, if you do the standing heavy kick first, which the standing heavy kick, pretty much when you see the tornado hit, if you standing heavy kick, it'll always hit, like if you're in range. And then yeah, I don't think you could get anything. I think you could do an EX mixer, which is very expensive, but possible, right? Standing. Okay, well, I just do the regular one here. Totally whiffed. But yeah, if you do the standing heavy kick first, see how if you do a raw EX mixer, you can do pretty much anything. You'll want to do the quarter circle back kick thing. Yeah, it's a process, but I just go for the easiest versions of it, you know? I'll probably, yeah. I mean, I haven't recorded the actual, like, footage for the bread and butters for Rashid yet. So I should probably I'll just say reference back to the How to Day 1 guide because whenever I do it, I'll make sure I do his level 2 combos meterless and with meters, so you guys could reference back to that, so you have really easy combos you could reference, because I'm trying to help you guys out here. I should probably do a better job of that, right? At least put the effort in to try to do so. Low on life, he's burnt out. I gotta get in. If he's just gonna throw fireballs. Oh, see, I used his, I waited too long. I wonder what else I could have done. I was probably trying to think. See, that's why I say you don't want to hesitate, because I was probably trying to think of a combo I could do that would kill him. You know what I mean? But I just didn't have one. And that's why I say, that's why it's important to just have these easy combos. That does beat drive reversal, huh? Sucks to suck, buddy. Burnt himself out. Oh, and now he's in hell. Yeah, I knew that shit was coming. You could tell whenever his name's Darkslayer 90,000. That bro is, you know, he's up a game and he's still mashed at level 3. Like, chaos reigns, right, bro? What is going on? I'm just not anti-airing. That's what it is. Still not anti-airing. I lost that just because I could not anti-air. That's crazy loss. Normally, I'd be so mad if I lost that way, but these are growing pains. I can't believe I lost that shit, though. Anti-airing him so easy there because Rashid's at mixer, his up mix. Man, why is everything called, is it spinning mixer or regular mixer? I don't know, but his anti-air one hits on both sides of him. So that was very easy for me to win that. I just choked, man. I was probably trying to figure out the input, you know? Whoa, look at that lag spike. Can I blame Wi-Fi? Can I rebuttal? Can I do the option select and blame Wi-Fi for me losing that match instead? You guys cool with that? All right, sweet. That, you know, nothing I can say about that, Darkslayer 90,000. I'm still thinking I'm probably on tilt because I made him waste his damn level 3 and still lost that damn match to his chaos. I'm going for a crouch medium punch anti-air, which isn't a good look on Rashid because his anti-air, his mix anti-air, spinning mixer, I think is what it's called. Man, why is his name for his moves so weird? This is a rough looking match. The way this guy plays is too fucking funny. He plays like Darkslayer 90,000 on Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh. Okay. Just gonna DI him without question. No anti-air, bro. Well, that was a total accident, and I kind of wish I didn't do it. Because that's a lot of meter. I mean, I'm downing round. I have no health. I'm sure I was trying to do the mixer, but you saw the Wi-Fi spike there. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to block the shit out of Darkslayer 90,000. That Wi-Fi was impossible to deal with. That's the only time you will ever see me block a player is whenever they're on Wi-Fi. And I won't even block a Wi-Fi player if their connection's decent. Like, if it's playable, I don't care. But if it's like that, where it's just straight dog piss the entire game, I'm not even going to hesitate, and you shouldn't either, because they're just ruining the experience for everyone. Yeah. I highly recommend it, too. That's what the block list is there for, you know what I mean? People will be like, oh, yada, 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 and then be like, yeah, but the same guy will tell you that Yoshimitsu is going to be a DLC character for Season 3, you know? And he's also, you know, ass at the game, whatever. But yeah, block people who have bad connections, especially Wi-Fi players with bad connections. Just block them. Don't even think about it. You never have to think about it again after you block them. But don't block people just because they beat you. Block them because they're on Wi-Fi and have really bad connections. Oh, wow. He blocked with his face. Nice uppercut. Wow, holy shit. Where did that come from? It's not like I've been trying to do that for the whole entire time I've been playing Rashid. No anti-airs. Nice. Oh, wow. Wonder why that went over his head. Probably because he was trying to block the cross up. That makes sense. Interesting. Man, I'm hungry. I just got hit with, like, the hunger. Mad hunger, y'all. Oh. Swinging for the fences with that uppercut. See, that's what I was telling people. People are like, oh, my uppercut's not that bad. It's like, yeah, bro, my uppercut's pretty bad. You saw how he just baited it with an empty jump like that? If it's not enhanced or EX, it's got very what do you call it, skinny range, you know what I mean? Do I still get the tornado mix-up? Sweet. Another throw out of it, I'll take that. See, whatever value you can get out of that tornado, it just, like, because it pressures people so bad, you know? Just need a poke. Probably a stand heavy kick. No, I jumped at her. I did it. But yeah, everyone gets there. Oh, wow, that was quick. Mere Vactalis. Man, his matches take a long time to load. But his connection doesn't seem as bad as Darkslayer's. Darkslayer 90,000. Some mashing 12-year-old on fucking laundromat Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm in the corner now. This ain't looking too spicy for our friend, for our hero. What do we got, Rashido? Kick him in the face is what we got. Okay, slanging them things. Slanging them things. Throw him into the corner. Yep, that's our throw loop. Damn, I shouldn't have cashed out, but that was pretty cool, right? Oh, Lord of... Oh, I forgot he has an arrow throw. Why wasn't I just using that versus Darkslayer? Oh, well. That's like the ultimate Wi-Fi anti-air right there. Whenever it's all chunky, you can just jump up and buffer an air throw. That shit'll fucking cook him. Ooh. Aw, man. At least I'm anti-air. That's something I can be proud of, you know? Because, like, that was totally missing in my Rashid gameplay before. My backdash in level 2. No. I'm gonna mix them. I'm mixing them. Now I'm doing it just because why not? You know, I need to practice. Okay, well. That was pretty funny. He just said no. You know what? We're just not gonna do it today. He said that was pretty funny. He's just like, you know what? You got it, buddy. You got it. GG's. That was funny. Oh, that's what you like to see as a Rashid player, right? You just want to see them walk into the tornado and end their own lives. Fun stuff, very fun stuff. I like Rashid a lot. Like I said, I can't recommend him enough. I'd love everyone should learn a little bit of Rashid, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because he's a lot of fun, and then you'll understand the level 2 quite a bit more. So you'll understand how to defend against it a little bit better as well. Because you'll see how people deal with it versus you. And then you'll be like, oh, that's a good idea whenever you fight Rashid. Or, you know, if you main Rashid. But so if you guys are unfamiliar with the ends of these episodes, I like to explore a little bit of the culture of the World Warriors, the Street Fighter characters that we are unpacking, because there's characters from all over the world in Street Fighter 6, and that's a good opportunity to educate ourselves on the cultures from all over the world. So we're going to talk about Rashid. We're going to talk about his favorite food today. Rashid's favorite food is falafel, a deep-fried delight made from ground chickpeas, herbs, and spices. Growing up in the Middle East, Rashid developed a love for the dish not just because of its flavor, but because of the memories tied to it. Whether eaten from street vendors in bustling markets or shared with friends during late-night hangouts, falafel represents comfort, tradition, and home. He loves it, wrapped in warm pita bread, loaded with crisp vegetables, and drizzled with tahini or garlic sauce. The crunchy outside and soft, savory interior perfectly match Rashid's own dual nature. Flashy on the outside, but thoughtful and grounded within. Even when traveling the globe, Rashid is always on the lookout for best falafel spots, comparing styles from different regions and occasionally live streaming his food adventures for fans. When training new fighters, Rashid often introduces them to falafel, joking that great battles start with great meals. His fridge back home is stocked with ingredients to whip up a batch whenever he's craving a taste of his roots. More than just a snack, falafel reminds Rashid of where he came from and gives him the energy to keep chasing the wind. And that being said, party people, I am the depressed gamer. I need you all to be good to yourselves. Please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of them. I do my best to respond to every comment. If you have any questions, you want help with anything, just ask. I'll do my best to respond. And if you just want to say hello, comment down below, friends. Got to keep on struggling, people. It's hard out there for all of us. But there ain't no getting off of this train till we at the end of the line. And I will see you in the next one.